So I didn't vlog today's session, but I thought I'd talk real quick on it. It was one of those sessions where, my God, I was running bad. A couple hands worth talking about, which I thought were kind of interesting. Right off the bat, I was on the big blind. I got limp to me, multiple limps. I'm on the button with 2 of diamonds, 4 diamonds. I'm going to open this hand. There's a lot of playability. I'm in position. And so I open it up and I get, like virtually everyone calls me. The flop comes out ace 5, what was it, ace 5, 7, something like that with 2 diamonds. Don't recall exactly, but it was something like that, ace x5 with 2 diamonds. So I flop a gutter and a flush draw. And interesting thing is the guy next to act donks into me, and he donks a pretty decent size, like a little over half pot. Usually I would raise here because donks are typically weak, but I decided to just call because this is not a guy who typically folds, and yeah, he's not a big folder, and I just feel like, well, let me just call and see what happens. The turn was, again, like a nothing card. Well, I did bring in a Broadway draw. I take that back. I did bring in a Broadway draw. And he bet again into me, but this time he bet 75, which was about a third of the pot size bet. So that kind of screamed weak to me, like he had something, but he wasn't too thrilled with it. When I see this, I should have jumped all over this and raised, I think. But again, I just called, again, because the guy really doesn't fold. I could call or fold either way. This is fine. The river was another ace, and he looked at me, and he paused, and he looked at me again, and he checked. And I thought, well, if he's got an ace, he's never folding, even if he has a weak ace, right? And I talked myself into, well, maybe he's trying to trap, etc. But honestly, this is really stupid. This is the spot where I have to bluff at this. I think he didn't like the ace. Odds are he doesn't have an ace. And he doesn't have an ace here enough of the time that I need to bluff at this. And I don't need to bet real big, because the thing is I don't think he is folding an ace, obviously, no matter what I bet. But I can bet $100, which is about a third of the pot, and he's going to fold most of his hands. I mean, if he's got one of the, I think it was ace, jack was on the board, so if he's got a jack, yeah, he's probably not folding. But I don't know. I just felt like he showed weakness throughout the whole thing. I really should have bluffed at this, and I didn't, and that was my mistake. Hindsight, when someone really stares at you, which is kind of a sign of weakness, I think, by some players, definitely him, and him checking to me, I should have bet at this river 100%. I easily could have an ace here. I easily could have a jack here, or a pair of queens or something. Would I bet a pair of queens here for value? Of course I would. I wouldn't just bet an ace here. I would bet something like that for value, hoping to get looked up by a jack or something. So I should bet $100 to get his draws to fold that are higher draws than mine. And basically that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get as high as draws to fold, but I don't need to bet a lot to do this. So I checked back, and he showed me king 5 of diamonds. So thankfully the diamonds didn't come in. But what basically happened is he flopped bottom pair with a diamond draw. And if I bet $100 on this river, there's no way he's calling with a bottom pair of 5s. So I really screwed up here, not betting the river. Upset at myself for that. It was a spot I should have taken. When you see spots like this, take it. I did not take it, and it cost me a healthy sized pot. And then right after that, I just went on I lost with queens twice versus king jack and ace jack. I lost, I flopped straight on queen 9-8 board with jack 10. Guy had queen 9, queen came. I mean, it was like one thing after another. Oh, he donked into me on 6-5-4 board with ace 6. I had pocket 9s. I raised him on the flop. He called, turned in ace. It was one of those sessions where, Jesus Christ, it was Jeezel Pizza. It was retarded, right? So I did the smart thing. I've been meaning to go to the gym today, so I got up and left. Let me go to the gym, exercise, come back, and play. That's the way to do it. I should not sit there and rebuy until I get hammered for $2,000. That's dumb. So I'm doing the right thing. Taking a break, going on exercise. I'll probably come back and play today, but let the cards fall a little differently, and then hopefully run better the next session. But just get up and, not try to chase my losses. Because the way I was running there, it didn't matter what I did. I was just getting hammered. So it was smart of me to get up and take a break like this and go hit the gym. So that's what I'm doing. And that's what you all should do too. If you're running bad and things aren't going well, just take a break. There's always another session. So there's always another day. There's always another session. So, all right, guys, that's it. Hopefully you pick up a little bit from this. I went through one hand. I thought it was kind of interesting. And we'll talk to y'all later.